How are we doing? How are you, Professor? For my final project, I will be doing soccer, and I will be representing a player called Paul Pogba, who plays for Manchester United. And so I'm the representative for Manchester United and Paul Pogba. And I am going to be convincing my representative, who's representing PSG, to buy Paul Pogba. And so, yes, let's get started. Yes. Hi, how are we doing? Come in, come in.
How are you?
Close the door, please. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Bonjour. Take a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Sure. Okay, how are we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Life's good?
Life's good.
Life's good?
Just got a new player, Messi. You know,
Oh, you guys did sign Messi.
greatest player of all time. Nothing to brag about.
Of course there's a brag about. He's the best in the world. And I heard you want to win the Champions League.
That's on top of one of our lists to accomplish this season. But
let's dive into business.
Of course.
I think Paul Pogba will be a great player for you.
Why do you say that?
I'll let you know. So he's represented Man U for 5 years, nearly 5 years, and we plan on selling him.
Okay.
I don't think he'll be an asset for us, but I definitely think he'll be a great asset for your team. I'll read you his stats for you.
Okay.
From the year 2016 to 2021, he has a record of 28 goals and has 36 assists.
Okay.
His assist range is amazing. You have players like Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe who need the ball, who need to pass the ball. And I think that Paul Pogba will be great for you.
Okay, that's great.
Before coming to Man U, he's won the Serie A. He has a World Cup winning with France. He represents France. He's a starter.
Yes.
Plays every game. And I know you've seen him.
Yes, I've seen him. I've seen his highlights and everything.
He's also a Europa League winner.
Okay, that's great.
And so, I mean, what do you think of that? If he plays at number 6, he plays a deep role in your team, passing the ball to Messi and Mbappe, what else do you need? What do you think of that?
I've been to a couple Man United games. I've seen the interviews. I've seen the reports. I've seen everything. My scouts have seen his, situation at Man United.
Yeah.
And we saw his agent, and we've seen past problems with past managers at Man U about his agent, asking for way more money than he actually needs and more money that he's worth.
Okay, perfectly reasonable. Mino Raiola, I know you know him.
Yes.
And I completely understand. There's a bad reputation of his name. But let me tell you something. As long as Paul Pogba can go to a team that he feels is in control and in power and have players who are better than him, I think that Mino Raiola will step away, and I think that Paul Pogba will step up. The reason he hasn't worked out for us is we've had some problems with Mino Raiola, but I think that you guys can handle it. You're playing in Paris. You guys are a bigger team than us right now. I think he's the best representative for PSG to play in France, his hometown. He's from France. This is nothing for him. This is his hometown. I think he would love to play for PSG.
Yeah, I can agree with that. He is from France. He does know a lot of France players, PSG players. His family is from France.
Very familiar with the PSG players.
Yes, he did say he was happier in France. And it was just a lot of controversy going on with Pogba and his attitude against the game of football itself.
Okay, I can see that. I just think that not letting a player like him join your team would be a mistake. Your midfield needs an upgrade. You have Verratti, you have Wijnaldum. Those are your holding midfielders. If you add Paul Pogba right next to him, he has all the free will to press up. He's an amazing footballer. No doubt. I know you've seen him. He's won a World Cup. 2018, he won it with France. He has a great reputation. Is there anything else you're worried about? Because I think he's a complete package for your team.
I can agree with that. I can agree there. It's just my main problem was like the more agent thing because, as you know, we did get Messi, and we are still paying his salaries and all that stuff, and we are trying to upgrade our team. We're trying to upgrade our midfield, our defense. We are looking for a Cam that's gonna pass to Messi, pass to Neymar, pass to Mbappe, and we are, Mbappe is thinking about leaving too, so we are looking for a striker too, and Paul Pogba might not be the solution to all that, all our problems.
Okay, I can understand that. But here's this: if you're looking for a creative player in that midfield, besides Pogba, who would you want? Who would be that best position to fill that spot?
I agree. Pogba is a world class player.
He has the height, 6'2". He has the physicality. He has the dribbling. He has the passing. You know he has the shooting.
Yes,
I think he's a complete package.
I can agree with that. Let's talk about the contracts and the salaries and more of that.
And the salary, that's a good one. So right now he gets paid 500,000 weekly,
Okay.
and you're PSG. I mean, money should not be a problem for you guys. And so, are you willing to bump up his wage? And my first offer would be 800,000.
800,000 is a lot.
Okay.
He is getting paid one of the most. I can agree with 700,000. 500.
750,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can meet me halfway.
How about 775,000?
I can agree with that.
You want to do 75,000?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Is that weekly?
Weekly.
Weekly. Perfect. And so, would you like to add bonuses? Bonuses per goal, or bonuses per after 5 matches, or anything like that? An additional 2 million, I suggest.
I'll give him additional. I'll give him an additional 1 million
Additional 1 million.
every like per 5 games.
Okay, so every 5 matches he gets an extra mil.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's perfect. How about we bump it up a little bit? Let's do a mil every 5 matches, but if he gets more than 10 or 15 goals, he gets an extra 500,000. Can we agree on that?
I can agree on that.
Okay.
I can
So
agree on
bonuses will be up,
that. Bonuses will be there. Yes.
and as well as if he gets 10 double digits with goals and assists, 500,000.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. He is 28 years old, and so what contract? How many years would be best? I suggest 3 years. You can get a solid 3 years out of Paul Pogba, and at 31, either he keeps playing for you guys, or in your decision, you can sell him on.
I would say 2 years.
You want to do 2 years?
Yes.
How so?
Because the first year we would see how good he is. And then the second year, if he's good enough, keep him and he'll keep playing. And once he reaches that age of 30, and if he's declining, we could sell him.
Okay. Okay. So 2 years. 2 years, I can completely agree on that.
Okay.
Let me write that down for my supervisor. 28 years of age, and we add an additional 2 years. Okay. Would you like to add a release clause?
No.
No release
No
clause?
release clause.
Okay. Especially for a player who's aging right now,
Yes.
there's no reason to. And one last recommendation. Would you like to add more additional money if he wins the Ballon d'Or?
Yeah.
Because he's always there. He's always
He is
competing
always
for the
there.
best.
He's always. Yes, he is.
And so, hypothetically, if he wins the Ballon d'Or, which if he plays for a team like you, he has a
He has
chance.
a chance. Yes, he does.
How much money? I think an additional 10 mil. Being the best player in the world, not easy. Competing with the likes of Ronaldo.
I can agree with that because his age is getting up there, and if he manages to accomplish that Ballon d'Or, we will give him that bonus.
Perfect. Okay. Seems like everything went well. Are you happy with the purchase of Paul Pogba joining your
Very
team?
happy.
I think he'll do well for your team. I think he'll be a great phenomenon.
Yes, he will.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
I'll
much.
hear from you.
I'll
I
hear
hope.
from you.
You'll hear from Pogba. He'll come soon.
Gladly.
Thank you so much.
Okay. I'll see you later.